This is a level 2 wand. For one of the exercises, I have to lie down and slide my arm up and down on the slippery thing. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt, to make it slippery, to decrease the friction. Okay, we're gonna start with standing flexion for 1 minute. I'm gonna time it for you. Ready, go. Up and down. Just going up and down, holding the stick by the T-ends. This one's a little bit more strenuous, so I just take my time, pace myself so I can last the whole minute. I'm trying to keep my arms straight, but if they bend a little, it's fine. You may not be able to go up as high as I do. That's fine also. Okay, that's the first round. The rest of them we're going to do lying down, so I'm going to do them over here on my mat here. So this is the one where I slide my arm out to the side. I have my sweatshirt and my little slippery thing. So here we go. Up and down. I'm pushing my arm up with the stick. I'm pulling my arm down with the stick. I'm not pushing it so high that my arm comes off the mat. Once I get to where it can't stay straight anymore, it won't stay down. I'm also thinking about my shoulder blade. I'm trying to use my shoulder blade to lift my shoulder up. And I'm using my shoulder blade to bring my shoulder down. I just go up and down. If you need to go slower than I am, go slower. If you need to go faster than I am, go faster. That was part 2. So now we're going to work on external rotation. So here I'm just pushing my arm out to the side and then back up. I try to hold my shoulder blade down. That allows me to have my arm go farther with less pain. Your arm's not going to go all the way to the mat. No matter how hard you try to force it, it will not go. Just let it be how it is. Eventually, it will lay down. Just like this. If it lays down, great. See, mine doesn't quite go all the way. Okay, now the fourth one is another version of external rotation. I start with my arms up like this if I can, and I drop them down. If I can, I want to have my elbows out to the sides. And then I just slide back and then back up. Sometimes the wand just barely passes over the top of your head. Sometimes you have a little more room like I do. You're most likely not going to be able to lay the stick all the way down on the mat behind your head. It's fine. Just do what you can. Okay, so that was round 1. We're doing 3 rounds. So now we come on up. Be careful of your back as you're getting up and down. Shoulder injuries and back injuries go together. You don't realize how much you use your arm until you take it away. So here we are, we're starting round 2. Overhead. I let my back arch. Just trying to get my arms over my head. One minute, roughly 20 repetitions. Doesn't have to be, doesn't matter how many you do. Now I'm going back to the mat to lie down and do my next 3. One thing you'll notice, as you're wearing the sweatshirt, it kind of heats up your shoulder. That's good, helps it to loosen up a little bit. Once again, I'm pushing it up with the stick. I'm pulling it down with the stick. Pushing it up with the stick. Pulling it down with the stick. I like this circuit. If you find it's too hard to get up and down, do all the standing ones by themselves and then just circuit the lying down ones. If I'm moving too fast for you, just stop the video, and then when you get to the next position, restart the video. So now we're going to part 3. And this is this external rotation. This will be one of the last motions that comes back to normal after your injury. It's just the way shoulders are made. Part 3, and now we're doing part 4. I'm timing it for you. You don't have to worry about keeping track of time. Just do the exercises. Follow along as best you can. What I'm really doing here is I'm just letting the weight of my arms carry it back, and then I'm using those tight muscles to bring it back up to the start position. Okay, that was round 2. Now we're doing round 3. Here we go. Up and down. Now I'm hoping that we got it kind of loosened up a little bit so you can sort of lift it up there. If you can't, it's okay. That is the point of the whole thing. If you can't make it a whole minute, just do what you can and then stop. Wait for the next exercise. Take a little rest in between. That's okay. If you need to rest more in between, stop the video, wait till you're ready to continue, and then start it back up again. That's fine. Lying back down. Get my long stick. This can just be a broomstick handle, a broom, anything. Doesn't matter at all. Here we go, last one of these. This one's not easy. This one hurts. Pace yourself. So I'm just pushing it up with the stick, pulling it down with the stick. Trying really hard to keep my arm straight so it just lays down flat. I'm using my shoulder blade. My shoulder blade rolls up as my arm goes up. I can actually use it to push my arm up a little bit and down as my arm goes down. Once again, you're just going up to where you feel some pull. Not trying to break your arm off. Just because it hurts doesn't mean it's good for you. And we're done with there. And if you wanted, you could stop and take your sweatshirt off. I'm going to leave mine on because it kind of helps to heat my shoulder. Okay. Here we go, this one. External rotation. Last one. I'm just letting the weight of my arms carry it back. It doesn't weigh very much. It's not a big giant stretch. I'm really trying to feel what muscles are tight as I go back this way. Try to use those muscles to bring it right back up. So here I'm just letting it go, and then I'm bringing it back up. Trying as much as I can to rotate my arms, not move my elbows around. is level 2-1.